Hey again everyone, it's Rashila Lynn and welcome back to my channel. Today I am 9 months pregnant, about to pop in a month or in 3 weeks. But before that, I just want to share with you my top 20 pregnancy essentials, my favorites, everything I have been loving the past several months, helping me get through this pregnancy. This might be a long video, so let's get started. I'm going to start with what I have been wearing. Most of these are home clothes because I have been choosing to stay at home since March of 2020 when COVID hit our city. That was way before I got pregnant. I've been choosing to stay at home because I have a toddler, and yeah, so anyway, these are the clothes I have been loving. These are padded tank tops and t-shirts. I am also wearing one right now, as you can see, and this is another one. They stretch so well and they are very comfy. The cloth is not that thick, which I need since I live in a tropical country, and it has pads, so I don't need to wear anything underneath. I don't need a bra. I honestly don't like wearing a bra so much, especially at a time when my body is constantly growing, because it can be very constricting and it is additional laundry. And I'm sure a lot of us can just wear home clothes without wearing a bra, no problem. But in my case, I live with my in-laws, and from time to time there are people around fixing things in this house, around the house, like carpenters, plumbers, repairmen in general. So I prefer wearing tops with a built-in bra, just my preference. Second on the list are these. If days are a little too cold, or if I'm wearing a tank top like today and I want to cover up a little, I have a few kimonos. Like this, I'm wearing one right now, and I have some extras. This is a plain black one. It's not that thick. It's made of this chiffon cloth. It's also breathable, but it does provide some protection from the cold. I love the sizing of these kimonos. It's okay if you're petite, and it's still very okay if you're 9 months pregnant until you're full term, probably even postpartum. I guess I can even use it as a breastfeeding cover. Now for bottoms, since I am just at home 95% of the time, like I mentioned earlier, and it's like summer all year from where I am, then I just wear shorts all day, every day, even during bedtime. I love these oversized cotton shorts with a thick waistband. They are non-restricted, non-constricting. It doesn't feel too tight on my belly, but they don't slide down as well. I wear them sometimes when I work out and they fit my huge thighs. It can go all the way up to cover my belly without letting my thighs rub against each other, and they are generally comfortable. Aside from shorts, I also have 1 or 2 pairs of maternity leggings. And these are my favorites. It's nothing special, it's just from H&M, but it's so comfortable. It doesn't have very tight on the belly because the mat is loose, but I like it like that, and it is snug on my belly well enough that I can do some cardio and yoga with these. I also love how comfy the cloth is, and the band doesn't keep sliding down. I use this when I film my prenatal yoga video guide that I am going to link up here if you want to watch that. Okay, sometimes I also go out, like of course when I go to my doctor for prenatal visits, and I have also been to the mall a few times for some errands or some baby clothes shopping, and my favorite things to wear are these dresses. Most of these aren't exactly maternity dresses. They are just double XL dresses I found on the plus size section in the department store, but I love the fit and how it stretches so well on my belly. These are really my favorites. I actually got them years ago during my first pregnancy, and I stored them for future use. So for this pregnancy, I did not need to buy new maternity dresses anymore. And since my thighs have become super big whenever I wear dresses, my thighs rub against each other very uncomfortably. So I use these biker shorts. I think if you get these types of shorts from the maternity section, they will be super duper more expensive. But I found them in the sportswear section and got them in the size XXL. So it doesn't have this special belly maternity band thing, but because it is oversized, they extend up to this area of my belly, which provides great support, and they cover my thighs up to almost my knee. These are old as well. I got them from my first pregnancy, and they haven't worn out, so I guess that's a good tip. In looking for maternity clothes, check the plus size section or the sportswear section first, where you might find more affordable options. For underwear, I also did not buy any fancy expensive maternity underwear. I just made sure I got some oversized underwear, so I have these in double XL. I normally wear a medium, so these are perfect even until today that I am in my 3rd trimester. I can feel it getting a little tight on my thighs now, but it's okay, it still fits. What's important for me is that the garter is like this. It's not the usual kind of elastic which tend to dig against my skin. I like this better, and the cloth is pretty breathable. And because of our increased discharge throughout the pregnancy, sorry if that's TMI, but I just want to share that I also stick a liner on my underwear. I use this local brand, it's called Charmy, and I think it's definitely an essential during pregnancy because this means you won't need to keep changing your underwear throughout the day whenever you have plenty of discharge. You can just change your liner, and in case you're wearing dark colored underwear like black, the one I showed you earlier, you will be able to see the color of your discharge on the liner, especially if it's red or pink, which might be something alarming. So yeah, I use a panty liner every day. You might want to consider it as well, but just ask your doctor if she recommends it. Okay, done with the clothes. Now for footwear, just want to quickly mention how important it is for our feet to be comfortable when we're pregnant. It also has to be safe, so we never slip or trip and fall. During my first pregnancy, I tripped because I was wearing chunky slip-ons, and the next day my bag of water started leaking. I am not sure if the stumbling was the cause of the onset of my labor, but just saying, for this pregnancy, I want to make sure that I will not trip or stumble anymore because of the shoes or the footwear I am wearing. So I am using these Birkenstock slippers as my indoor footwear. It has an arch support and they fit my feet snugly. I don't like oversized footwear, that's dangerous anyway, so my slippers really have to be in my size. Make sure you check on the sole if they grip well on the floor of your house, because in my case, our floors are tiled, no carpet whatsoever. So it's important for the sole of my slippers to not be slippery. If you have an issue wearing footwear that are too flat, you might want to consider fit flops. In my experience, they are very comfortable to walk with, but they are more expensive than these flats. And since I spend so much more time here at home than outdoors or at the mall, I did not get fit flops for this pregnancy. Next is my favorite moisturizer at the moment. This is the Cetaphil moisturizing cream, which I use on my face, I use on my body, and we use as my toddler's body moisturizer as well. It has multiple uses in this household, and now that I am pregnant, I'm still using it and it works. I mean, it does its job, and in my opinion, there is not much need for special anti-stretch mark pregnancy creams, oils, or lotions. I did some research and figured that as long as you moisturize your body well, you don't really need any other product. Each of our bodies are different though, so if you want to try products with shea butter and coconut oil, cocoa butter something, or whatever ingredient it is they say is effective against stretch marks, you can definitely go ahead and try. Just sharing that in my experience, I've tried this stretch mark oil, this cream, this lotion, and the smell made me feel nauseated. They were quite pricey, and I still ended up with stretch marks from my first pregnancy. So for this pregnancy, I used this, and I did not grow any new stretch marks, especially on my belly. So I guess all we have to do is keep our skin hydrated and moisturized. Number 10 on my list will have to be my skincare products. When we are pregnant, we have some changes in our skin and complexion. Sometimes there will be a little darkening here and there, some hyperpigmentation on the face. So for me, it's important to follow a good skincare routine. Every night before I sleep, I cleanse my face. I put on toner, a serum, and I moisturize my face, which is also a good me time because we might miss having these short quiet times alone when our baby comes. I actually created a video about my skincare routine, sharing the products I use, so you can check if products you are using are also pregnancy safe. I hope you can check out that video. I will link it right here or in the description box below because this video has become too long, so I am going to end this here. I'm just gonna go ahead and create a part 2 because I have 10 other pregnancy essentials that I would like to share with you guys. So thank you very much for spending time with me. I hope I was able to help you. Make sure to subscribe and watch out for the second part of this video. I'll see you then.